Esperanza vence? Donde la esperanza vence? Welcome to Esperanza vence, where hope wins. Today, we are pulling in the energies of the winter solstice. What is the winter solstice, you ask? Well, you know already. It's the time of year when the sun ingresses into the sign of Capricorn in the zodiac. And what does that mean? That means that in the northern hemisphere where I reside, the days start to get just a little bit longer. This is going to be the shortest day of the year, I believe, and now after this, the light starts to come back in. And Capricorn energy represents hard work, perseverance, sure footing, practicality, being down to earth, being grounded, yet still using that ground to be able to climb up and up and up. The goat is the symbolism that represents Capricorn energy, and goats climb mountains and they're sure-footed, and they are persistent and strong and hardworking. Capricorn energy you can really rely and depend on. As people, they are the people that get the things done. In Sagittarius season, which we're just coming out of, that is a season of optimism. And look at this. We got the Wheel of Fortune jump out. Well, that's good luck. Hopefully somebody watching this video, and by the way, thank you for watching this video, hey? Everybody that's tuning into the energies of this winter solstice with me, this is a bonus reading. I usually do, if you've never watched this channel before, hi there. Thank you for watching. My name is Esperanza Bense Tarot, and I read tarot. I've been reading tarot for about 20 some odd years, and have been on a mission to distill my craft in a way that is palatable and easy to digest, just like a good whiskey. You want to have some good distillation. I still do talk a lot. That's my Gemini energy, but I am a Cancer ascendant. I really do care. Oh, look at this, 6 of Pentacles. Again, if you win that lottery that we just pulled, this is a great card of balancing the scales. Like if you have something to give, you can be generous to others. And if you are in need of just a little bit of help, maybe other people will be generous to you too. During this winter solstice, that's a really great energy to have around us right now, because for a lot of us, this is the season of giving, and we wish we could be more generous. And there's been a lot of stuff just popping up astrologically and otherwise that is a little bit chaotic, and it can prevent people from giving or receiving in the way that they need to ask or receive. So yay, thank you, 6 of Pentacles energy, for blessing us in this reading. Do you like the sound of the card shuffling? I do. Now, I wonder if I put hashtag ASMR on this video, if then maybe more people will come to watch this video. I know people have an interest in tarot, but I also know that YouTube be hating and I be truth-telling, and they haven't loved me for years. I sometimes get bot love, but I don't often get bot love. Most of the love I get is actually from real people, which is the way that I would prefer it. However, I'm also a business person. If you want to tune into the energies that this solstice might have in store for you, in fact, you can click the link below and get a personal reading with me. Just go ahead and just put yourself right on my calendar. It's super easy. I believe that I still have openings available today. What time is it right now? I don't know what time it is right now. It's probably like noon. I think I have availability after 6 p.m. today, from like 6 till 8. Tomorrow I have availability until 6:30 or 7 p.m. And then Saturday again I open up pretty much all day. I'm Central Standard Time, Wisconsin. So, ooh, look at this. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I love how when I'm talking about business, pulled the Pentacles cards. Like I said, hey, we can win the lottery, and then I pulled 6 of Pentacles. Well, when you win the lottery, please be generous. And then I'm talking about my business, and then these Pentacles cards pull up the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is a card of being able to like juggle a hustle and a side hustle. 4 of Pentacles is being able to manage and be in control of, and not only that, but save your resources. But it's also a card of being a little bit too stingy. 4 of Pentacles, you know, this is a person that's clinging to their money a little too tight. So, you know, that said, I obviously don't read tarot for money, but I love money. It makes life so much easier. And if you have a little 6 of Pentacles in you, and you're also curious about what the cards might have to say, well, just hit me up. Get on my calendar. Regardless, I know that we'll have a nice chit chat. We always do. We always do. Whether it's in person or whether it's online, on a, you know, I just, you know, I really hope that my existence here on this planet sort of facilitates other... Oh, what's this? The Fool. Ha! That's so funny. My existence on this planet, and I pull the Fool. The Fool is so me. I even have the white dog. I wish I was the Empress, but honest to goodness, I'm really the Fool. I am a jokester, and I am an optimist, and sometimes I walk right off the freaking cliff, even though my dog's like, hey man. But the Fool is a card of, it's a major arcana card, so it's a really strong energy of starting new beginnings and going off on new adventures and having some innocence. You know, that white rose represents the innocence. Packing light, having a feather in your cap, being ready for fun. You know, the laurel leaves represent victory, actually, and peace. And a lot of times people achieve victory just because they're so dumb that they stumble into it. Those seem to be the victories that I achieve in life. And this is my archetype. That's so funny that that popped out. All right, well, the cards are popping. You know what that means. We are going to pull our 10-card Celtic cross for this winter solstice. Sun ingress into Capricorn. What are the energies surrounding us right now? All of us that are tuning in to this video. And I'm so grateful for all of us who are tuning in or who are not tuning in. May we reach our most magical potential. Tarot, tried and true. What's it say? I do it too. How can I say it? Tarot, talk to me. Please give me this on what energies are surrounding this strength. Winter solstice. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing with me, y'all. Here we are. This is us. This is what's crossing us or what's challenging us. Near past. Near future. Our conscious awareness. Our subconscious awareness. How do we see ourselves during this new moon? Or, I'm sorry, new moon, winter solstice. How do others see us? What are our hopes and fears? Or in other words, what energy are we projecting right now? And what's the likely outcome? So if we keep going on the path that we're on and making the decisions the way that we're making them now, what's the likely outcome of this entire story here? Who are we? The querent, the person asking the question. Oh, and by the way, I'll put up a little tag up in this video, but click somewhere, somewhere up here, click on the button, and you can look at this little video I made that says the 10-card Celtic cross, where the cards land and what they mean, in case you want to learn how to do this yourself. Who are we? Oh my gosh, we're the lovers. Oh man. All lovers love a lover, don't we now? I am a lover and I love lovers. And you know, this is also a Gemini card. Okay. Major Arcana, once again, as we've learned on this channel before, the major Arcana cards have the Roman numeral in front of them. And these are larger archetypes that speak louder. Okay, they're the elders that get the voice in this entire conversation, all right? The lovers. What's the challenge? 6 of Cups. All right. And that's a beautiful challenge, by the way. We'll get to that. What's in the near past? What's happened like the past couple of months ago, you know, from fall until now? This is the Queen of Cups in reversed. Near future, what's coming up from now till say mid-February, Valentine's Day, something like that? Ooh, sneaky deaky, 7 of Swords. Keep your wits about you, take your ideas and run, man. We'll talk more about that. What's in our conscious awareness? What are we thinking about on the day-to-day? 10 of Swords reversed. Can't get any worse. 10 of Swords reversed. What's in our subconscious awareness? What energy has been informing this story in the background or in our subconscious conditioning and patterning? 7 of Wands. He looks like a guy I used to date. Well, he looks a little nicer. This guy does. His face is a little friendlier. How do we see ourselves? Oh, I love her. Oh gosh, golly. Well, I hope somebody reading or watching this video sees themselves like the 9 of Pentacles. I wish I was her. She's beautiful and she's luxurious and she's wealthy enough to have like expensive hobbies for herself and time to herself, but she also makes a really great partner for somebody else. What's our environment right now, or how do other people see us? 4 of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands upright is usually like a really celebratory, like happy home life energy. 4 of Wands in reverse might mean that like we have to pull back from the celebrations a little bit. Our environment might be a little bit more austere than we realize. We'll talk about it more in a second. What are our hopes and fears? What energy are we projecting on this situation? Temperance reversed. We want that extra drink, y'all. Don't we? It's celebration season, even though we're moving into Capricorn. And what's the likely outcome? 5 of Pentacles. Awesome. We're going to be wounded and poor if we keep doing this same ass BS that we're doing right now. This is the likely outcome. This is also a soulmate card too, though. This is a card of like 2 people like finding each other in the midst of the storm, and they might be battle weary and like injured, you know, by life, and things might be tight financially for these people, but they have found each other. So there's that. Awesome. We're all gonna find like poor codependent soulmates. I can't wait. Happy solstice. No, I'm just kidding. And also Pentacles energy is earth energy, and that is Capricorn energy. So to get a little bit deeper into the story, here we go. Who are we? What is the energy that we're bringing during this winter solstice? And that's the Lovers, which, goodness gracious. Oh no, I almost ruined my card doing that. It's like really hard for me to pick these cards up off this table. I have to find a solution. Oh, boo, that's my favorite deck, and I just totally did that. But oh well. The Lovers, like I said before, this is strong Gemini energy. This is archetypal Gemini energy, which means that it's two sides to the story. It's divine masculine and divine feminine coming in together with a union, and a beautiful union at that, because you see the calla lilies in this version of the Lovers. You also see the look. I mean, look at that. Like, even with his hairy ass, she's still looking at him like, oh, you is somebody, right? So check it out. The Lovers is a decision. It's a decision to take that path with another person. It's a decision to combine forces. It's a decision to bring love into the world and be your true naked self in front of another, but also in front of God and nature. Our challenge, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is an energy of somebody coming back from the past. Can also be an energy, once again, we see those calla lilies, don't we? We see some sort of lily in those cups, isn't it? And it's an innocence. When we see white flowers in the tarot, it's an innocence. It's a soulful yet innocent love. This doesn't have to be a love between two amantes, two romantic partners. It can be a love between cousins, friends. Usually this is my nostalgia card. This is a card of having warm, fuzzy feelings about the past, as a challenge to our own selves and our own ability to bring our lover's energy into the world. There might be something coming in from the past that proves to be a challenging situation, or we might have some challenges in reaching that exchange. In the near past, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. As a person, which I usually read kings, queens, pages, knights, etc. as actual people, this is going to be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces person, a water sign. This is water energy. This is usually a maternal figure who is overbearing. This is someone who could have a lot of codependent energy. Maybe we had a lot of codependent energy ourselves. Like, I'm a Cancer ascendant. In my near past, this could have been me letting my emotions go overboard, or giving more than I can receive, or giving more than people can receive. You know what I mean? In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords energy, which is an energy of like staying sharp within your own intellect and knowing how to pick and choose your battles and sneak in there and get what's yours and get the F out before closing time. You know, this is just in the nick of time energy. This is the energy of just being able to find solutions, intellectual solutions, because as we know, swords represent intellect in the tarot. That's the ideas, the thoughts, the communications that can either free us or bind us. All right. Speaking of, in our conscious awareness, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Again, swords. Those are the information coming from outside or inside of us that can either free us or bind us. With the Ten of Swords upright, we have a situation that literally can't get any worse, but the day is dawning. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, we're thinking about too many situations that are already dead, done, and over with. So, as Minnow Pantera would say, dead, done, and over with, you know. I often remix, I guess, in my mind, like things that people that I admire say, and I'm really not trying to plagiarize. So I always try to like give credit for credit, you know, when I'm like saying stuff. But sometimes I make up my own sayings too. And you can use those too. But anyway, Ten of Swords reverse is going to be an energy of a situation already done, been done, dead, done, and over with, and we still just keep like rolling through it and rolling around in it in our mind, and we can go ahead and let that go. Seven of Wands as a subconscious energy that is propping up this entire conversation. This is a person who is really in touch with their passions, their creativity, their life force energy, their root chakra energy. You see all that red, but you see his face is like, his eyes are kind and he's in a relaxed stance. However, he's having to defend his position. He's maintaining the high ground, but it's really hard because there's all these people down there that like want something or like expect something from this person, and this person has to like be a leader and step up, and that's sometimes hard energy to step into. How do we see ourselves, or who are we on this winter solstice? We are the Nine of Pentacles, and as I mentioned before, this is a person who's very self-sufficient. They have enough pentacles for themselves, but they also have enough pentacles to be luxurious, beautiful, and have expensive hobbies. So lucky for us, this is the energy that's surrounding us right now. So I'm hoping that you can bathe in it and feel it. If that's you, what's our environment? Four of Wands reverse. This means that like the home environment or the home base is going through a little bit of instability at the moment. We might not feel like we are able to get a hold of all of the beauty and celebratory energy that we would like to have at home. We might be too busy to be at home. Our home might be under some type of just chill time. You know, we might not be in the mood to have a lot of people over. We might be kind of tired. So our environmental energy is sort of suggesting that if you would like to chill and just stay at home and not celebrate too hardcore, like that's okay too. Temperance reverses our hopes and fears. So this is an energy, temperance, of being able to mix the water with the wine and not go too overboard. And with temperance reverse, sometimes we need to go extreme in one direction or the other. We might have to get a little bit more concerned about our health in terms of either making more time for us to go a little bit more wild, or if we are a little bit too wild, to rein it in. However, like with this in the reversal, I think we can like free ourselves from that need to, sometimes in order to achieve balance, we have to swing the pendulum pretty wide one way or the next. So, you know, there's that. Another major arcana. Five of Pentacles is our likely outcome. Now, this is a card, like I said, this is a card of financial pressure. You know, this is a card to where, you know, we're feeling like we have to, and I don't always say this, but when it has to be done, I call it financial wizardry. Like you're putting money from here to there and trying to make it all happen and stuff like that. And it can also be energy of two people that have been out there in the world, like going through the storm, you know, actually finding each other. And if this Five Pentacles, like if his Five Pentacles and her Five Pentacles are able to combine together, then we know what that makes. That makes the Ten of Pentacles, which is my favorite marriage card, because Ten of Pentacles is stable, it's secure, it provides prosperity, not only, you know, physically, but also emotionally, mentally, which leads to spiritual fulfillment, and not only for these two characters, but also for their progeny, you know, for generations to come. So with the Five of Pentacles as our likely outcome, I would just say, you know, expect to cross paths with a person who is also in kind of a tight situation, trying to keep it all together, but aren't we all? And maybe some of us aren't, but I think a lot of us are feeling kind of pressure to perform and also pressure to provide. May we be a sanctuary for each other, okay, guys? And may we also be aware that there is light here. You know, there is light, there is comfort, there is shelter when and where we're willing to reach out and ask. I love you so much. Thank you so much for, you know, doing our best to tune into our own free will and intuition, and stay cool, stay grounded, and as one of my favorite content creators, Charlie Burns, would say, to keep her moving. And I love you. Bless this winter solstice, and see you soon for the Gemini full moon coming up. I believe that's the day or two after Christmas. Peace on earth.